It's not just FBS at all costs. Mike Houston on re-upping with James Madison. Harrisonburg. Mike Houston stood on the field at Bridgeforth Stadium, snow whipping into his face, and laughed at the question. I had asked whether he left money on the table by choosing to stick with James Madison rather than entertain offers to move up to a Football Bowl Subdivision job, at least for the time being. Yeah, he said, still laughing. A good bit. But that's not the most important thing in the world. This was a couple hours after the school announced a lengthy extension to Houston's contract, without disclosing terms. Less than 2 years into his tenure, this is already Houston's second extension. After winning the FCS National Championship last season, Houston's 5-year contract gained a year, and his annual base salary was boosted from $300,000 to $375,000. According to the Daily News Record. Then the Dukes stampeded throughout the early part of this season, at which point fans of FBS schools started throwing around his name, and the athletic department began talking to Houston about another contract. The new deal was announced on Tuesday, 5 days before undefeated James Madison hosts South Dakota State in an FCS semifinal, and it runs through the 2027 season. The news release was unusually blunt, quoting Houston saying there was significant interest from multiple FBS programs as he negotiated with James Madison, and that he's turned down opportunities at the FBS level. Because I believe in James Madison University. As it happens, I was about 20 minutes away from Harrisonburg when this news release went out. I was headed to Bridgeforth to talk to the Dukes about their crazy 2-year run for a weekend column, which you can read on this website Friday. But as long as I was there, I figured I sort of had to ask the why, as in, why would someone who already won a national title at one level turn down a potential chance to compete at the next level? A lot of people would have taken the job that paid more, Houston said. A lot of people would have. But I just think that when you're looking at your career and you're looking at what's best for your family, more money and just an FBS job may not be the right move, especially from a place like JMU. I mean, the support we have here, the type of school it is, the way we can recruit here, the facilities we have here, the type of kids we have in the program, it's pretty special to have everything kind of the way we have it here. The things that are set up here, and we've got the program here that, to me, we have a chance to be successful here for the foreseeable future, Houston went on. I know we're going to get the support from the administration and we're going to get the support from the fan base. I know we're going to get the support from the community. It's a great place to raise a family. So for me, it's not just FBS at all costs. For me, it's got to be the right fit. And James Madison University is the right fit. College sports fans are savvy enough to know that extension announcements guarantee nothing, that Houston will have ways out of his deal, that if he keeps winning other programs will come calling, that every coach who has ever left a job has previously talked glowingly about that job. Never get too attached. Never think you are safe. Even the timing of this week's announcement hints at the constant machinations in college sports. Among other things, JMU and Houston wanted to send a message to recruits that the coach wasn't going anywhere. I think it's an important statement for the university and for the athletic program. I think it publicly makes a strong statement to recruits and those young people who want to come here and participate in our programs. We are fully committed to keeping him, Jeff Bourne told me. We have a very, very firm commitment to Mike Houston, because we believe in how he conducts his business, how he leads our team, the type of individual he is and the fit that we feel he is for our community and for our institution. I don't think coaches like that come along every day. Houston, 46, said it's flattering to have opportunities and that when you look at the finances sometimes associated with those opportunities, it's something you've got to give some thought to for your family. He credited his bosses with following the college football landscape well enough to know that there would be coaching churn this offseason, that there were gonna be some schools that would come and have interest. He said the university's commitment to also keeping his coaching staff together was one of the big things for me, that his 2 sons are doing well in local schools, that his family loves Harrisonburg, and that he didn't want his situation to be a distraction for his players. And maybe this whole process will get repeated in some future winter, or during some future playoff run. But standing there on Tuesday, with snow crashing into his face, Houston sure seemed pleased. "I enjoy the kind of student athletes that we're able to recruit here and I'm able to be around every day," he said. "I enjoy the environment around campus. There's a lot to being happy, and this is a place where you can be happy. And the next thing is, it's gonna take something really, really special for me to leave James Madison. And if that opportunity comes, then I'll evaluate it at that time. But for right now, this is where we think